Hey brother, how you going? Just wanted to pay a casual entry. Obviously there's a class on at the moment, but
Yes.
I can still train just here?
Yes.
That's totally fine?
Find another space.
Find area space, yeah, okay. That's totally fine.
You have been here before?
I've been here before. Is it okay if my videographer... That's fine? Sweet, man.
Card?
Yeah, okay, man. You have classes all morning, 7, 8?
7 until 10.
7 till 10,
Yeah,
okay.
We'll use the main floor.
Yeah, that's fine. That should be sweet. Thank you, brother. Alrighty, so we are hitting a bent arm planche day, but there's a class going on at the moment, so hopefully we still get some space to actually finish the session. This is also day 1, or episode 1, we'll say, of the road to elite hybrid calisthenics. I've been training only calisthenics for the last year and a half, and I want to make calisthenics more appealing to the wider audience and show that you can still full planche, one arm pull up, do a one arm handstand, all while sub-hour and a half marathon, benching heaps away and looking good as well in terms of your aesthetic. So this is the bit of a cross period where we're going to start dabbling in a lot more weight training and a whole lot more running. Also doing a lot more legs as well, which we should probably do. Yeah, let's get into this session. Woo. So, just polished up the warm-up, working up to our hardest exercise. This is definitely going to be a bit more of an attempt, doing straddle planche push-up attempts. You'll see there's going to be very little protraction, but it doesn't always have to be perfect, especially at the start of a session. We always go for attempts, if you haven't watched my videos before. So, I actually have no idea how many reps we'll go for this. I think it's probably going to be about 2 or 3 super ugly ones with very little protraction, but that's all right. Whew. All right. Oh, I don't know how ugly that looked, but it actually felt all right. Let's rest about 8 minutes now. So how are we going to juggle all of this weight training, running, calisthenics? I think it just all comes down to smart programming. One, doing 8 minutes rest between the main effort sets to get the most out of it is definitely smart. But in terms of exercise selection, if I'm trying to bring up my bench press, this is well and truly going to help bring my bench press. So I don't have to train bench press 2 or 3 times a week like most powerlifters would. That I'm going to get to a powerlifter level, but I think we can definitely still level up the bench press at a pretty crazy rate by just putting it on a little bit of the back burner, training it once or twice a week toward the end of a session. And I'll probably treat it a little bit more hypertrophy focused as well. We'll talk about that when that comes. In terms of running, I did a lot of tempo running. I did about 10 Ks of tempo. I've got a half marathon in 2 weeks that I have 0 prep for. That was my first run. So we're definitely not going to be hitting a sub-hour and a half already. I haven't done a hard run for about a year and a half. So this is going to be a very interesting half marathon, but next year, early next year, I want to try and get to a sub-hour and a half. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do in terms of what event and where it's going to be, but the one in 2 weeks' time will be in Vietnam, which is pretty cool. But it's just going to be about smart programming, optimized recovery, minimizing the alcohol intake, which is going to be pretty big for me, and dieting well. And I think also probably over the next month, I'm going to optimize the calisthenics things a little bit more by cutting the weight down. And then I'll probably go through, see where I can get the calisthenics stuff at my lightest weight and use that as a baseline, which will be about 73 kilos. And then we'll start going a bit of a bulk and try to get some more muscle mass over the leading into the end of the year, which is exciting because who doesn't love carbs and who doesn't love food? All right, second set, we're gonna do 1 more body weight and then we'll probably do 2 sets with a band if I'm able to jump in the rig with the class going at the moment. Anyway, whew. Fuck, these are hard, bro. So if you want to know what I mean by bent arm day, or why I do it, or what the rationale is, so by bent arm, all it is I'm literally training both push and pull with bent arm movements. So as you can tell there, straddle planche push-ups, that's moving through a bent arm. And then I'll do front lever pull-ups through a bent arm. And we'll also do some push movements in terms of hitting the chest as well. So as you can tell, a lot of that's bent arm, obviously. But then in terms of straight arm day, so we do a bent arm and a straight arm day this training block at least. And that is obviously everything with the straight arm. So planche raises, planche holds, front lever holds, front lever raises. So as you can tell, it kind of hits both different things. Front lever, the straight arm day is a little bit of an easier day in terms of more isometrics. This is definitely a harder day. Normally I'd like to hit this tomorrow as well in my typical training split, as did a lot of running and legs yesterday and I'm fucked. All right, we've got to try to find a band and a rig set up in this next set. You'll see when I do planches, or when everyone does planches, if you want to make it easier, you leverage your lats. So when you actually pull in, or even when you do planche push-ups, you can do the same thing. You leverage your lats by coming, you angle your elbows in. Not like an elbow lever, but like almost an elbow lever. If you're trying to do planches like this, you're pretty much doing a bench press. It just makes it so much harder. So leverage your anatomy, do make it easier. You'll see the top athletes, when they're just repping them out, they go like that. Sometimes they will go deep because they're fucking absolute weapons, but it's about being smart with your training. So if you ever want to figure out where to actually do front levers and you're at a gym, you use a Smith machine. You can also use dip bars. Actually works really, really well. Set it up here. Are they still using this or it's okay? It's okay? Perfect, thank you, brother. So this does work very, very well. Sweet. Front lever pull-ups, let's go. So we'll definitely still do a bit of a warm-up, obviously, because this is the first pull movement. Probably don't have to warm up anywhere near as much, obviously. I'll just do some tuck front lever pull-up attempts just to get the movement pattern down, and then we'll go for a front lever pull-up attempt. Actually feeling pretty strong today, even considering the day I had yesterday. Slept 9 hours, so like an absolute baby, so let's go. All right, front lever pull-up attempt. It is a little bit annoying having that there, because when you do front levers, you can slightly angle a little bit higher, but obviously I won't be able to with that there, but that should be fine. Let's just get some shorts. It's a weird short system. Alright, I hope you can hear me over the music. Let's go. So we'll go for one front lever pull-up attempt, and then we'll do two in a straddle position. Oh, that was actually pretty good. That's probably the best front lever pull-up I've done. Pretty clean. I might go for two next set. Alright, let's go for two. Let's go for two. Two front levers, pull-ups, and then obviously one straddle. Oh fuck me, that was definitely a 10. Alright, we got one more set of that, and then we'll do some one arms. I lied actually, we don't have one more. We've got one arm pull-ups. I'm just going to prime the movement pattern a bit. This isn't an actual set. Feeling a bit sore with those today, but we'll try to do one bodyweight attempt at least. Alright, one bodyweight attempt I think, and I'll move to some bands because we're a little bit sore doing these. That was tough. So we've got another 2 sets. We're going to do some banded one arm pull-ups now. But in terms of the calisthenics goals, obviously this session's a little bit, probably like 80% calisthenics, 75% calisthenics. I really want to get obviously planche push-ups, but like genuinely clean, like go from like a full proper hold push up back into a full protraction hold. Still a little bit far from that, and if you can get a few reps of those, mate, absolutely awesome. So definitely those are goals in terms of push. In terms of pull, a full planche hold for like 10 seconds, definitely the goal. Like really clean 10 seconds. And I think if you can do that, I think you're in elite territory for sure. Not crazy territory, but definitely elite. And then for front levers, I want to be able to rep front lever pull-ups and just be able to do like a front lever, touch, come back down, and then do a few reps of those. Like that would be sick. One-arm pull-ups, getting like 3 reps either side comfortably, and then also one-arm handstands. One-arm handstands, if I can get like a 10-second hold comfortably, that's definitely the goal. With one-arm handstands, I grease the groove it, so I don't train it in my session whatsoever. Being in Bali, pretty much living in the gyms most of the time, because I'll work there, socialize there, I kind of just grease the groove handstands, have a little bit more freedom in that sense. And we'll hit that pretty much every day for at least 20 minutes. On my rest days, I might hit it closer to an hour. And then obviously in terms of the physique side of things, just continuously fucking getting better, improving the physique, getting a bigger chest definitely. I think my back's the biggest part of my, my physique, but my chest is definitely lacking, and just kind of improving posture. Front splits, definitely the goal. And I also want to start training legs again. So I want to squat at least double my body weight for a few reps, maybe bring back some weighted pistol squats as well. And is that everything? Oh, bench press, yeah, bench press twice my body weight. And then obviously in terms of just marathon running, like maybe we'll even do a marathon at some stage. If you can get like a sub 3-hour marathon, I'll be able to do this calisthenics shit. It'd be sick. Whew, either way, let's do this second set. This is gonna be tough. I'm not sure if I'm in the way of anyone here. You all finished?
Alright guys, 10 seconds and we're rushing on, so get yourself ready. Hang down the edges and you pull the bars to the side again. We're going to work in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Oh fuck, always a breather between both sides. When you're doing a band, that other arm is slightly working a bit, so you gotta be smart. And also, like, your central nervous system just doing 3 reps of a max effort attempt. So always try to rest about 36 seconds before going on the next one, and then rest another 3-4 minutes, if not even more. Oh, my left arm's stronger as well, which is weird. Also forgot to mention, want to unlock, in terms of the calisthenics lower body skills, want to get a like really clean dragon squat, Nordic curl. I do have a Nordic curl now, but I want to make it a little bit easier. And I think, is that everything in terms of lower body? Yeah. But you'll see in today's session as well, we'll do a little bit more chest volume as well. I think, at least for me personally, chest dips isn't gonna be enough to build up my chest. And I don't like doing weighted dips. I really don't feel great doing them. It just feels my shoulders. So I'm just gonna do obviously bench press and some flies and incline variations across the week, just to try to get this chest a little bit better and do a little bit of posture work, because you'll see from training planches, I'm exaggerating it, but you walk around like that all day pretty much. So trying to open up the shoulders a little bit more. We might introduce some weighted pull-ups as well, which I do love training weighted pull-ups. All right, last set of these. Definitely feeling the fatigue. Keep the intensity a little bit lower this set. So still training 90-degree push-ups, only once a week. And I just want to maintain the skill because I think it's awesome. And it is still going to help my planche push-ups as well, because I need to get stronger in that bent arm position. And obviously at the bottom, you get back into that bent arm, the push is just slightly different. All right, I haven't really rested enough between that last set, but this should be all right. That definitely did fuck me a little bit. Just doing one more of these. I'll probably go a little bit harder. This would be definitely like a max effort attempt. And then we got 3 more sets of some Cali stuff, and then we're moving to some weights. This is the first time I'm going to train at least some form of weights that's not weighted calisthenics in a year and a half. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. And we'll see, I'm going to bench press as well, so we'll see how much weight I move around a 5 rep max, which is, especially at the end of the session, it's going to be intriguing to see what I get. All right, let's see how many we can get of this. Whew.
My name is Cameron and this is high rope sweat. So, the difference between this and high rope sweat is a different mindset before training. So, with this one, I want you to feel like sometimes you might fail to reach your final rep and your final destination weight.
All right, that's enough push there.
So, for example, on this one here, as we go through this, we are going to go 10.
Finishing up now in terms of the calisthenics stuff. Whew. So we got front lever touches. So we're just building up that top range of motion now. Should be a little bit less fatiguing, which is really good. And obviously we're doing a banded, light banded. Let's have a go. Let's go straight into it. Should be warmed up. I'll just loop 1 as well. For any reference, if you want to make the band easier, but don't want to go down to the next band, if you loop 1 around, obviously it's a lot easier than doing both. So that's just going to be offering double the resistance. So you can adjust it however way you want. Whew. Oh, 2 more. Easy, easy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, all right, let's move into some weights. Whew. So Jordan, my videographer, was taking the piss and said that he thought I could only bench press 60 kilos, which I'm very offended by. But then he was serious and he's like, nah, maybe 80 kilos. I'm like, are you taking the piss? I can straight up plunge push up. You think I can't do bloody an 80 kilo bench press, Jordan? What's going on? Nah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I won't tell you. I'll show you. I'm also very fatigued, so I'm making excuses already, but we'll definitely be doing more than 80 kilos. So warm-up set with the weight that Jordan said that I might be able to bench press. We'll see. I'm only going to go for about 3 reps, I think. Just getting the movement pattern right. It's been a while. Oh, heavy. There we go. We exceeded your expectations. So I was just explaining to my videographer that we're going to do 100 kilos now. And he's like, oh, this is your PB. And I'm like, no. So my PB, I would have done it about a year ago. And I'd also had a bench press for ages prior to that as well. But I got 122.5. I was sitting about 75 kilos. And then I was explaining to him how, so within calisthenics, everything is super strength based. So everything I do is like 1, 2, 3 reps. So I'm building so much strength. So my nervous system's firing, my joints are getting incredibly strong, my muscles are incredibly strong. So even like the carryover you get from training calisthenics and getting so much stronger calisthenics, the carryover you get to weight is insane. I shouldn't be able to bench press this much because I haven't trained it, but just calisthenics, the carryover, the nervous system's so strong. So am I rested enough? Probably. All right, we got 100 kilos here. I'll probably maybe, I don't know, I'm actually quite fatigued. I'm not sure how much we'll get. Maybe just 3 reps. I might have to drop the weight eventually. I want to aim for a 5 rep range, but I actually have no idea how much it's going to be. Probably could have got 1 more, but I didn't want to get stuck there without a spotter, but it's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that. You happy with that, Jordan? Yeah? One more set. That is the session as a whole. Definitely a harder day. I'm not gonna do too much the rest of the day. I might just do some handstand, one-arm handstand attempts, but I reckon I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna eat a shitload of food because I am fatigued. Still trying to lose a bit of weight. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm literally posting every single day my journey to becoming that elite hybrid athlete, and we're summarizing everything, making it super fun. So chuck me a follow on Instagram, and if you guys want guidance, programs, coaching support, all the rest of it, jump in my calisthenics community. Seriously, such a game changer. If getting help on your journey, it saves you so much time. I don't know why you would just try and figure it out on your own when you can just invest in yourself, learn all the processes, fast track your way through it, and it makes it so much more fun because you're amongst like-minded people, amongst the community. So it's the best thing you can ever do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, join in on the journey of that hybrid stuff. Hope you enjoy your training.